Welcome back to This Week in the Emerald Isle, where this week I get a pint. Now, I don't just get a pint of any beer, I get a pint of Guinness. Now, this is my custom cut Guinness glass that has the Irish national sandwich, unfortunately misspelled. Blame my dyslexia. But here it is, pint of Guinness. I got this at the Guinness storehouse this week because I was trying to find the best pint of Guinness in Dublin. But of course, I've had Guinness outside of Ireland, but I needed to become an expert, hence why I became a certified Guinness expert at the Guinness Academy at the storehouse. I learned all about Guinness, how it's made. I saw the harp. I'm pretty much a Guinness expert, so I put it to the test going around Dublin. And what better place to start than Temple Bar? Now, of course, the first thing that comes to mind is the famous Temple Bar pub right behind me in the Temple Bar area of Dublin. You know, I do work just around the corner at my internship, but it has a pint of Guinness. It's pretty good. It's hard to find a bad pint of Guinness here in Dublin. The main problem with the Temple Bar pub is not the Guinness, it's the price. This was $9.95 for one pint. Now that is 2 Tesco meal deals for a pint of Guinness. Let's find something a little more affordable. Looking for a cheaper option, I headed down to the Liberties right by my apartment in Dublin 8. And let me tell you, it was great to watch the Euros, drinking a pint of Guinness, especially watching Germany crush Scotland 5-1, the opening match of the Euros. I would actually continue watching the Euros at a sports bar on O'Connell Street, where I got another pint of Guinness, which was just as good, but a little more expensive. And of course, there is Grave Diggers, which is a pub right here in the north of Dublin, right next to the National Cemetery, hence the name, Grave Diggers. National Cemetery, home to great Irish heroes like Edmund de Valera and, of course, Michael Collins. But we're here for the pint of Guinness, and I will tell you, after trying it here, it is said to be the best in the world, and it is a fantastic pint of Guinness. I think the best I've ever had, for sure. Dublin has the best Guinness in the world. Hard to find a bad Guinness in Dublin, but there's something about this pub, the vibe. Look at all the locals, they're all here, and they know, because it's one of the best pubs in Dublin and one of the best pints of Guinness you will ever have, if not the best. Well, there you have it, some of the best pints of Guinness around. But truly, it's very hard to find a bad pint of Guinness in Dublin. My boss, and I asked him, what's the best pint of Guinness you ever had? He says, Alec, you're not going to find a bad pint of Guinness here in Dublin. The storehouse is right over there. Every bar is selling the pint of Guinness, following the correct 6-step pour that I learned at the Guinness Academy. As I said before, certified Guinness expert. So, no matter what you come to Ireland for, just make sure when you find a pint of Guinness, get one for a little under €6. But you can't go wrong. As long as you're having a nice time, every pint of Guinness is a great one. Well, that was it for This Week in the Emerald Isle. Please join us next week as we go and explore the north of Ireland.